Hey, yeah, baby. Well, what's going on, Jimmy Jams? Somebody said we need some enlightenment on this shit. Girl, you so damn funny. That's why I love Gemini. She said, girl, we need some enlightenment on this shit. Shit. I know that's right. Sharice Shana. Sharice Shana. You need some Libra videos? Yeah, you Libras did good with me this week. A lot. Was it 26,000, I believe? All right, Libras. Jimmy Jams. You know what, Jimmy Jams? I like Sagittarius readers the most, but if I'm paying for a reading, I go to a Gemini. Yeah. You know why? Because Geminis speak in terms that I can understand. Yep, I want to say hello to 146 of you. I want to see 800. I'm so glad I'm seeing 800 of you now. Hi, Crosswatcher here, Andrea. Thank you. LKTG1, I see you. I see you. Ruth's in the house. I don't, I want to see some of you for years. See, some people, they come and they stay and then they don't stay for a long time, and I don't like that. Hi, Heather. I want you to stay with me forever. Don't make me do some witchcraft on you like the other person did. Anyway, I was persuading the most mutable sign there is to stay. And that's exactly why somebody's doing witchcraft on your ass, because they want you to stay. You say, I'm going to stay. I'll stay without the witchcraft. I don't need no witchcraft to stay. They think you're just a little bit too free. They need to put some molasses on your ass. I really do feel that somebody used some molasses on a spell. How many of you know what molasses are? Get the molasses out your ass and come over here and shave me. Y'all don't know where that's from. Nobody ever quotes that. Get the molasses out your ass. Who knows where that's from? Y'all ain't gonna get that. Y'all ain't gonna get that. I think I got some of the words wrong though. Just a little bit. Ain't nobody said what molasses are. Come on. Who was that? Dejaneria Harlan. You go, girl. You did, girl. Yeah, you did, girl. Oh shit, all y'all got that. Yeah, Jennifer, sounds like a wonderful ride. But if I was ready to get married, I wouldn't. Okay, y'all. All right, all right. Let's do this business here. Let's do the business. Okay, okay. All right. So I've just been believing in abundance and wealth so strongly. I just know how many subscribers I have. And I just like have been a little arrogant with it as far as my website is concerned. So I haven't really been pointing it out. But I am going to point it out because I said I was. Okay. But we have Tyresha Moore. Thank you for liking my gifts. Thank you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Shit, see, y'all bitches are rich. All right, Virginia Reese. Hey, Virginia, you finally you said you were going to do that. You said you were going to get a membership, and it's like, Oprah said that of all the people who ever told her over a 25-year period of time that one day they were going to be on her show, the only one that did it was a Gemini, Cayenne West. She told him that on her show. She said, of all the people who said that they were going to be on my show, she said, you were the only one that actually did it. A Gemini. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Hey, da, da. Mm, 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 mm. Tyresha Moore, Virginia Reese, and a whole bunch of others of you wonderful bitches. Okay, I can't be doing that. Alexandria Johnson and Nadine Natra. Jasmine Robinson, you got it twice. One for you and for your mama. I know that's right, girl. That's right. Michelle Christian. Ooh, look at all these Virgo last half September. Virgo last half September. Maybe I need to go look at that. And Gutta Glitter. I think I've said these people already. Okay, y'all. So that was the first line of business. The next line of business is we just gonna go with the flow. We're just gonna go ahead and do this self-esteem group. Look, this is what's up. We just reading articles off the internet and then we're discussing it. Like an example is week 2, right? We're gonna read Jack Canfield 5 Steps to Self-Esteem. The first thing he says is write down 9 of your achievements, whether it's giving birth to a child. I had a friend, and ever since we were 10 years old, all she wanted to be was a mother. And she did it. She did it. Maybe that's a life achievement for you. So, you write down your 9 achievements. Yes, darling. Yes, yes. I don't know. Shit. And it's good to know. Maybe you graduated from college. Shit. Maybe you got a house, maybe whatever, right? So you write down your 9 achievements and you share them with the group if you choose to. But if you just want to be in the cut and just listen to everybody else, when you sign up for the class or whatever that thing is we're doing that week, you ain't got to put your real name on there. You ain't even got to put your real email address on. You can just come in, sit in the cut. And when we're doing our exercises, if you want to participate, you can. If you just want to be in the cut, you can. Okay. But I want as much support as possible. Even if you don't need self-esteem, it's just $10. Y'all come and support me. Okay. Because it feels good to have your sister girls there. I want to thank everybody who congratulated me with this home. I am not accustomed to people being happy for me. You guys, honestly, are the nicest group of people I've ever met. I think you're nicer than church people. Y'all the nice ones, and we over here in the witchcraft and in the evil. Okay. All right. Stop it. But so we gonna roll with this. You don't have to sign up for all 8 classes. You can just say, I'm going to go to the Saturday class on October 6th, and then on the 13th, I'm not going to go. Well, then I'm going to go this week, and I'm not going to go for another 2 weeks. Because it is scary when you start feeling good about you, because your whole life changes. Your relationships get so sweet. You get to have everything you want. The self-esteem is important. But so it's going to start October 6th. We just going to roll with it because that's how I roll. I just go with the flow. It's flowing. I'm going to go with the flow because it just pumped out this morning. That's flow. That's the flow. So now how do you register? You go to my website, and I named this the Vicki Project. And I named it the Vicki Project because fire signs help air signs get things done. But in Aries is helping me get things done too. The real reason, not the real reason, but it was the Aries who said, you got all that material out and you still don't have it on your website? I was like, bitch, fuck you. Let me put this shit on my goddamn website. Fuck you talking about. So my next thing is going to be called the Shantae Project, or perhaps the Aries Project. But anyway, this is called the Vicki Project, and it is on my website. It's home, video readings, book appointments, the Vicki Project. You click on the Vicki Project, and you can book up or sign up for any Saturday class you want. It's $10. It's an hour. As soon as you sign up, you get the telebridge line and the passcode. Please don't share that with people, okay? Now, if you want to pay your money and then tell everybody else, and then they ain't got to pay shit, then that's on you, okay? 300 people can do this. This is my first time talking about it. And if you don't need it, just come to support me, because this is some positive shit and it makes me feel good to talk about this shit. So what we're going to do is just read internet articles. We're going to write down, for instance, the second week, your 9 achievements, and then share those with the group if you want to. Get used to talking good about you. That's right. You know what? I ran a goddamn marathon. I learned how to cook. I relocated. I went after my dream, whatever it is. And it ain't nobody's business that you're in, you know, working. This is the most adult thing you can do for yourself, to be responsible for how you view you. And I think the Vicki Project is a wonderful name, because you can say, girl, what you doing? I'm going to the Vicki Project at 1 o'clock. No, it's at 2 Central Time, you guys. It's Central Time. So you can sign up. You need to hear things like this that make you feel good about you. All right. We gonna go ahead and just do it. We ain't gonna wait until January. The January is the work. We flowing. That's what's up. And y'all get that. Y'all get that. All right. So now we are done with that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Jimmy Jams, Jimmy Jams, Jimmy Jams. What's happening, Jimmy Jams? I just love y'all. And you know that had to be important, because usually with y'all Jimmy Jams, y'all got like maybe 3 of my top most ever watched videos. I think Sagittarius got the top slot, but if you add all of the Gemini views, you know, I think, yeah, y'all got it going on with that. Thank you, Jimmy Jams. I love it when I read your comments too, because I understand what you're saying. And usually, like I said, I love Sagittarius readers, but if I pay money to get a reader, it's a Gemini. If I'm paying money, it's a Gemini, because they're going to talk to me in a way that I really, truly understand. Because sometimes people do shit and we don't know what the fuck that shit means. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what the fuck that means. To me, it don't mean shit, because this is my language over here. You showing me love and you saying, don't be And the other person is like, and this, like, what the holy fuck is going on up in here? It's intense. I know it's something, but I don't get it. Go for a job. So just because you loving somebody in your language don't mean that they understanding it in their language. That's why my pastor from my old church, this white guy, oh my God, they just walked past me. Oh, that's the side to her. I haven't lived in a house in a long time. I think that's the side to her gate. I was like, why the fuck is the bathtub separate from the fucking shower? This so little itty bitty shower. Shit, I want some room. He was like, girl, stop acting like you from the hood. Oh, all right. All right. All right now. So Jimmy Jams, how many of you guys moved? Did anybody move in the last in one, I think it was for September, I had said somebody was going to move. I was one of the people that the tarot cards were talking about. Sometimes I do readings and it doesn't have nothing to do with me. And then I guess sometimes I do readings and I get to be a part of it. You're moving? Oh, baby. Oh, good. Yeah. Some of you are going to really like your place, Jimmy Jams. I remember when we did the prediction for September, we were talking about the witchcraft, which is what we're getting ready to look into, right? And then it was all of a sudden, it just like took us someplace else, you know? And we got to go with the flow of the tarot, not take it where I want to go. Okay. So when I went where it wanted to go, it was talking about moving and shit. And it was like, well, you're moving on up. So, but the east side and most of the areas I'm from is not the good part of town. You don't want to be on the east side. All right. Manufacturing. Oh, you are manifesting a new home. I believe you. You will. You will. Sometimes the time with the tarot is relative, okay? So if it says that you're going to move, and I don't know if it was resonating with you or not. Wow. Wow, Gemini, you're a real Gemini, huh? Moving to fucking Costa Rica. She said, I'm moving out of the hood. Baby, baby, baby. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, look, we have the Empress and the Judgment card. What powerful cards to cut. Shit. The Empress and the Judgment. Some of y'all showing the fuck are moving. God damn. Yep, you sure did get evicted. Yep. Some of y'all made Judgment. This just feels so powerful. A lot of you are going through a lot of abundance right now. And you had to make some hard decisions, and you made those decisions. Good decisions, because it actually is going to lead you to abundance. Some of you could really be experiencing abundance now. This also can represent, for some of you, a marriage, a divorce, and a marriage. Some of you are deciding that someone is going to be your spouse. Somebody is deciding that you're going to be their spouse. And in October,
there's just going to be maybe more than one, maybe three people who may want to espouse you. I do feel like there will be some type of fight for you. One person is very good, but you're trying to make a decision. You're trying to make a decision on that. Either way, I see you happy, and I see somebody winning your heart. And I see you letting go of what you need to let go of. Wow, major decisions. Some of you made some life-changing decisions that altered your social status and financial status. At the heart of the matter is the 8 of coins. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo who you've been with for a very long time, and you guys are in this through the thick and through the thin. And nothing and nobody is really going to get between the two of you, because this is an unshakable bond. It's unbreakable. It's unshakable. And you could be married, but there definitely is lifelong connections here. Some of you could have children with this person. But yeah, if you're worried about a Virgo, everything's going to be okay with that. Yeah. Could be dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn. I see things being steady in that area too. Others of you, some skilled work is going to be rewarded. And you're learning all there is to know about some type of topic. You might be going back to school. But the 8 of coins to me was just feeling like it was representing a relationship that was going to last through the thick and through the thin, and that both parties feel this way about each other. And there is a very strong possibility that for some of you, it could be an earth sign, although I'm not seeing any court cards. I'm just seeing a lot of pentacles. And pentacles, they're real. This is some real shit that you can touch and that's tangible. This could possibly be somebody that you've known for quite some time, because this is some real tangible shit. And you guys are there for the thick and through the thin. I feel security around relationships for the month of October, and I feel stability too, because you're getting yourself together, you're getting yourself grounded. You're gonna be grounded more than. And if you're on the Cancer cusp, you're going to be handling the shit out of your money in October, baby. You're going to be, honey, you ain't got to rob Peter to pay Paul, because Peter, Paul, and Mary are going to be paying you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Mary. Do any of your kids want to give me some money too? Well, thank you, little Peter. Thank you, Lavender Bliss. Wow, what a name. I just got a tinge off that. I sure would like to smell some lavender. My darling. Yes, baby. So yes, let's go back to the stability here. I see, Jimmy Jams, a lot of earth energy around you. I mean, at the heart of the matter is things that ground you and put you solid in the earth or establish you here. Like, we like to be in the air, but you're going to be, some of you could be going to school. Like, there's tangible things that are going to ground you. Some of you can get a promotion on your job. Some of you could get a promotion, like maybe. That.
Some of you could be in a house, like this is earthy energy, a new beginning and an earthy path. Where when I say earth, I'm talking about things that are about a new job. It could talk about some passionate new start, but usually that deals with action and is very earthy here. Some of you could be starting a business. You could be getting promoted in your business. As far as relationships are concerned, this is a very real, tangible relationship, okay, with someone that you can feel like they're near you, they're right there. And whoever these cards are for, your relationship looks like it's really getting ready to stabilize, and you're stabilizing with someone who every time you see them, you want to sleep with them. Like they really ignite you. They make you feel very passionate, right? Oh God, all these sounds. I'm feeling a little anxious. So, yeah, some of you are definitely starting a new job in October. Or like if you're doing something like I just said I was going to do, I'm definitely doing it. Like it's done. It's done. And I wouldn't be surprised if people have registered already. That's the kind of earthy energy you're going to be moving into. And you're coming out of September, maybe already studying or doing something or going to your next level with your business, with your money, with getting a house, with getting your kids in school, with going to camp, with going back to school, going to the next level. Very stable. And it's turning a lot of people on. You're turning a lot of people on. Interestingly enough, it's in their subconscious mind. People are not telling you this though. But yeah, Jimmy Jams, this is the most earthiest reading I have seen all year for you. A lot of you are taking care of business. Some of you could be doing things like getting your will, or you might be told that a will is going to be left to you. Anything that deals with opening up a book and learning, or crafting something that has high quality work. Yeah, so yes, I see new partnerships or contracts. I see you continuing. Yeah, I see that some of you have gotten to some new partnerships, but this looks like it's more financial. Okay, you may got a new YouTube channel. You may have partnered up with some company to help you. You may got a new job, a new company that you're working for. But you guys, I see action. You've been taking action with this fire here, because fire takes a lot of action. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Either way, the king of coins. Oh, it's lagging. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Calm my nerves, God, and bless my home. Whew. Okay. All right. But anyway, again, your future is amazing, Jimmy Jams, because you are having the energy of the King of Earth, and there is some commitment for you that's in your near future. And for many of you, it could be with an Earth sign, because we have the King of Earth here. Okay, this is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So this is somebody who you may have a history with, who will be giving you a lot of support. And commitment is on the table if that's what you want. It will be on the table, okay? Now, for others of you, you're already with this person and your relationship is just really flourishing, and it's beautiful.
and is flowing very naturally into a committed relationship that's authentic and genuine and mature. I mean, like, there are two people who are not playing games with each other, but in fact, they're getting to know each other very tenderly and in intimate ways, but both of them have the maturity to handle how they're getting to know each other without taking advantage of the other's vulnerability. Like, I see a very mature relationship. That's what I'm saying. Some of you are going to leave behind having options, and you're going to move towards stabilizing a connection with, it could be potentially a fire sign, but any sign really, okay? Potentially a fire sign. You're going to be stabilizing your connection with somebody who you really care about. Now, for others of you, you are going to meet somebody who has a lot of money, because I really feel like, you know, there's thousands of you who watched, close to 27,000 Geminis, right? I'm sorry it's lagging, you guys. There isn't anything I can do about it. I'm so sorry. There is something I can do about it, but I can't do anything about it on your video, but I'll do something about it afterwards. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so some of you are going to meet somebody who has a lot of money and who's well established in their business or in their business. For some of you who are on different, you know, wavelengths or whatever, you might meet someone who makes 6 figures a year. Others of you may meet millionaires. And for some of you, this millionaire, dreams do happen. This millionaire wants to commit to you, wants to take care of you, wants to provide for you because you really turned them on. They want to live with you. Some of you may get an invitation from an earth sign or a fire sign to live together. A lot of you are getting ready to get taken off of the market. Like, many of you are getting ready to be in a major relationship. You're getting ready to meet your next long-term relationship. And look, you're coming in as, no, 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 I'm single. No, 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 I'm doing me. And others of you, again, with all this wealth, I'm really feeling that something is happening astrologically, maybe that I don't know about, for Jimmy Jams, that are bringing in a lot of wealth in October. I think that if you have been struggling, maybe you had been struggling with a business or something, you're going to see that people are going to be drawn to your business now. And you see yourself as wealthy. That's how you see yourself. Wealthy. Some of you see yourself just fine, single. Okay. Some of you need to be careful with your perception of lack, or the balance of thought that you give to what's missing, because there's a whole lot of shit that's here. You have to make a decision. Well, you don't have to, but you know, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But there's a decision that somebody fears making. Somebody's blocked off. They're just blocked off, but these walls are coming down, especially since somebody is stabilizing. Somebody is afraid to get airy-fairy again. Like, you don't want to get lost in some type of airy-fairy place. And your final card is the 7 of Swords. Wow. So interestingly enough, when I pulled that card, I was thinking about the witchcraft. When I pulled the final card, I was thinking about witchcraft. And with the Seven of Air being the answer, I would say that for some of you, there is still a little bit of craft being done to mold things in your direction. Others of you are simply letting go of someone from the past and moving forward to someone new. But maybe, things are not happening fast enough, so you're going back to people in the past. I see you fine either way. I mean, I see you fine, whether you're with this person or not. But I do feel like there is a situation where there is a death do us part. And I do feel like the connection is going to be stabilizing more in October for those of you who are in established relationships. This is what it looks like. Or if not, you're going to be really establishing. But the 8 usually represents a new beginning after there's been some, seeds already planted. So I see some concrete work being done to stabilize you guys' union in some type of fiery way that could deal with something on the earth, like a class, for instance. You're going to be leaving your options behind you and zeroing in on one person. Can you believe that? It looks like somebody's going to zero in on maybe devoting themselves. Somebody is slowly moving towards stability in a union, but there's still other people around. That's what it looks like. This person potentially could have a very strong earth. Do we have any moderators in the room? Okay, so let's qualify the Seven of Air. Yeah, I definitely feel like if you're with an earth sign, it looks good. It just looks like other people are involved. And I'd rather be alone than to be bothered with that bullshit, huh? Okay, y'all know how I feel about that. Yeah, some Geminis are like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Either way, I do feel like there's some type of commitment. Others of you are going to simply be single and make a lot of money. It's like you're just every day you're becoming more and more of a catch. And every day more and more people see you like a catch because you're really grounding yourself. For others of you, the month of October is going to be about feeling good about you, finding your self-worth, finding out, who you are, how you view yourself. So many of you are going to take the self-esteem class, it looks like, or do something on your own that helps you. Let's see. Oh, wow. Huh. So it looks like we get the 5 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. And let's qualify that one more time, see what that's about. It looks like somebody is trying to let go of somebody from the past. Okay, let's see here, because everything looks so good. And then I think I'm going to do a full reading on the 7 of Swords. But let's qualify it again. Somebody is Okay. It looks like the Seven of Swords usually represents cheating of some kind. And then it looks like somebody is really hurt about somebody cheating. And it's like somebody is waiting for somebody who hurt them through cheating to come back. And but the cards were so good until we got here. So let's delve a little bit deeper to see what they're talking about here. I'm sorry some of you are disappointed. Let's see what the disappointment is about. Oh, it looks like it's disappointment about someone who you care about coming towards you and giving you an offer of some kind. It looks like they're not going to do that in your time. And it hurts you because you've been waiting for them. And for some Jimmy Jams, the person is hurting over someone else. Yeah. So it looks like for some of you, the disappointment is going to be about hearing from someone who there has been no communication. It could be a water sign. So it looks like, how is that possible? Oh, I see. So some of you are just going to get really stable in your finances. Let me see. Oh. Why? Hold on, you guys. Wow. Why? What the fuck? Some of you are dealing with a Libra or Aquarius. It looks like somebody is in love with someone who's still holding on to someone else from the past. So the Gemini cuts themselves from the situation and lets the person go and deal with the person from the past, because the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius have better things to do with their life. So let me see what's going on. Seven of Swords. That was so weird. Some of you are going to be starting a business and working. But for many of you, there's a triangle going on. But it looks like, to me, you have the upper hand, because they're coming in regarding you as the Eight of Coins. And they see you as stability. And the near future shows you in a commitment, but yet you're coming in single. You don't want to block yourself from someone But if they're coming in with some nonsense or with a third party, you are willing to do that, or that's how they're feeling about you. So somebody is really loving you, or you're really loving somebody, and you're the main one, but there might be, other lingering energies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So somebody is exercising their options in their heart because a situation is very slow to move forward, but it's coming, but it's just the Gemini's nature to move on. It's them just being themselves, right? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or a Leo is in your subconscious mind. You could have Leo on your chart. Interestingly enough, this is so fucking weird. Okay, so this is what happens. So in the beginning of the month, what the holy fuck? So what is the nature of that? So what would it be instead? Yeah. And so where would it go? What? How is that possible? So how is that possible? Okay. So it looks like for some people, maybe you're not in a committed relationship. So I see somebody exercising their options, but I do see a slow moving offer coming, but I still see somebody exercising their options in their heart. Somebody has a Leo in their subconscious mind. Others of you are just getting better in your subconscious mind. You're getting stronger. Okay. What's behind you is distributing your love to different people. So we started off. This is so fucking weird. This is so crazy. So this is going to, so somebody's dealing with somebody who's dealing with somebody else. And, they're keeping their options open because they feel like somebody else is on the scene, right? Somebody else just feels like maybe this offer, somebody is trying to offer them something, and the offer is just coming in too slow. But people are not stepping forward because of different reasons. They're trying to get their money together. They're trying to get their business together, whatever the case is. Also, in the past, we see somebody who was given their time, attention to other people with the Seven of Swords, but it looks like towards the end of October, that stops, right? And there's a commitment again. It's saying the same thing. It stops, and there's some type of commitment that is created for some of you, and definitely with an earth sign, right? And then I see you feeling happy towards the latter end of October, because you're going to get what you want, especially if it has something to do with finances. Some of you are going to start doing productions. You might be in the limelight. You may start doing film. You might, this is the Leo card, this fifth house, that's pleasure and, being seen and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of you are coming in feeling really happy no matter what's going on in this situation. And it looks like what's going on is that maybe whoever you're dealing with is still dealing with someone else. For some of you, you're still dealing with someone else. But I see that they're going to eventually just deal with you. Like it's just moving very slowly, but it's moving. It's moving to only deal with you, but they have to get strong enough in order to do that. But whatever the fuck they're doing, I see you happy. I see you moving forward with your own prosperity. Okay. It looks like you're really wanting to move or travel or do something by air, but you're afraid to. And the final answer is the Three of Swords, which is feeling pain about someone. Some people are feeling pain about letting go of a third party situation, or like this could be your person feeling pain because they're letting go of someone that they could have had an affair with. They're letting that go now. This could be you hurting because things are not moving forward the way that you want. Like it's coming though. It's coming. The Knight of Pentacles is coming. Things may not be moving forward the way that you want them to, but it's so strange because it's like I get these cards of no talkie, right? And then I get the card of somebody having a lot of options. And then I get the card that says you're still going to be waiting. And then I said, well, where does this lead? And it leads to the Empress with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like love for some of you may be just a little bit better towards the end of October, towards the end, as opposed to, the beginning. And that's just for some of you. So I want to look at the Three of Swords and see what that's about, although we are running out of time. Let's see what the Three of Swords is about. That's not one of my favorite cards at all. I think the Three of Swords is that you want to be in communication with someone that you're not in communications with now, and you may not be in communication with them in October. And if that's what you were hoping for some of you, that may not happen. So, and it looks like that really hurts you. It hurts both parties, actually. But even though there's this hurt here, there's a lot of joy in your life in October. Like you're coming in as the sun, happy and free and joyful. I don't see you really letting this define you, but it hurts, because you care deeply for someone and there's some sorrow in regards to that. Yeah, this is somebody maybe from your past or a soulmate. You guys want to have a new start, a passionate new start, or definitely have sex or get action, get things going. But you believe in what you believe in. And some of you believe things like, no, you need to be the man and step to me because I'm the lady and you need to bring me the flowers and you need to bring me this and you need to bring me that. And both of you are feeling very strongly about your position on what you think the other should do, okay? Yeah, there were some harsh words that were spoken, but it looks like that's behind you, okay? Ace of Swords talks about cutting ties with someone. Yeah, let's see. Because somebody is going to make a judgment on somebody from their past, and somebody is going to make the judgment to move forward, maybe move away. Somebody is afraid to end a cycle, but they're going to end a cycle. And they feel like they've been defeated as a result of that. Wow. Okay, well, yeah, what about those of us who are not in relationships? Right. What about the rest of us? What about the rest of us? Looks like the rest of us are going to be working. We're going to be working, trying to build a foundation, getting our money together, getting foundations together in order to come up, right? Some of us are going to be leaving behind maybe something from the past. This could be an apartment, leaving behind something that you put a lot of effort and energy in October. Maybe because you think somebody is a player, or maybe a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries is in your mind. What's behind you is there being no communication. What's in front of you is kind of like maybe working on your money, but I do see someone with whom you may move into a commitment with. Some of you could be dealing with more than one person. A lot of you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, who somebody's just feeling really disenchanted in the relationship now. And somebody's not really feeling this in October. And the other person is not communicating. You could be with a Gemini, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then the outcome is the Lovers, the Gemini. So for those of you who are not, what about the Gemini? The Hermit with the Justice. Okay, so I guess let's say you were dealing with a Libra and you guys haven't communicated and you're waiting for the Libra to contact you. That's not happening. And let's say you are a Virgo or a Libra and you're waiting for the Gemini to contact you. That ain't happening either. So it looks like there will be heartbreak with the person who you want to make a commitment to. Maybe because both of you just really feel very strongly about what the other person should do. And but both of you are actually moving in directions of commitment. I just don't know if it's going to be with each other, but there's a very strong pull of commitment that's going to be unfolding. And it may not be with this person. It may not be with this person that you want it to be with. But I definitely feel like somebody is coming that will adore you and love you and who wants to make you their empress. And so so it looks like stubbornness is going to make an opportunity pass you by for some of you. But either way, you're going to be okay. I see you being happy either way. But you're going to be waiting for the person and they're not going to come. So you might as well just stop waiting and accept, okay, if anything is going to happen here, I'm going to have to do something about it. Looks like both of you are going to decide to not do anything about it. And that's what's breaking somebody's heart. Now, that's whoever that resonates for. This is how your partner is feeling for you, or your person, whoever that is. You might have multiple people. So, if I'm reading one person and then it shifts, it could be two people. But this is how your person, whoever your person is feeling about you in the month of October. The Six of Cups, they're feeling very sexually attracted to you. Some of you for the month of October may go back to an ex, okay? Maybe in the month of October, somebody from the past comes back and it fills up your life. Like you open room for somebody in the past. You don't want to, but since the other person is not stepping up and you're not going to do any more stepping up than you already have, looks like you guys both are going to go towards other people. Thank you, Maribel. Appreciate that. And how is your person justice? So your person is feeling like that it would let me clarify that. Your person is feeling like whatever is going down is justice, and both of you, okay? Or your person may be feeling like you could be dealing with a Libra, and your Libra feels like it's justified for them to go back to their ex. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they feel like it's justified to still have their ex in their life. Or it just looks like. So how are you guys looking at each other? For others of you, your partner is looking at you as someone they're very sexually attracted to, who they want to marry, okay? They look at you as being the soulmate. For others of you, this person feels like you are the love of their life. Looks like there's going to be some type of separation. So they view you as someone that has really disappointed them because there is separation, and they view you as someone who they really desire but cannot have for some reason. I don't understand how you guys can feel this way about each other and have these kind of cards. I just don't understand. So I'm going to finish this at Vimeo and at my website. This is what you have above your rivals, where the relationship is going. That doesn't make any sense. How is that possible? How is that possible? Wow. Unbelievable. Kind of looks like somebody's letting go. because they feel like you haven't let go of someone from your past. And they rather just be by themselves than to be with somebody who's still tripping over somebody else. So they're going to let you go and deal with that. But it looks temporary. But they're very open to meeting someone else while you are, while you're getting your shit together and not dealing with them. They're very open to meeting other people. Both of you are. Both of you will go if someone better came along. I think that people who left the reading, they probably left feeling a little some kind of way, because it made me feel some kind of way. Unfortunately, the end is really good though. But I'm going to go to Vimeo and my website and upload it there. Okay. I haven't been looking in the cards. I didn't know this. I haven't been looking in the cards at all about nothing. So this is like shocking, because I most certainly didn't expect to hear that. And I haven't been listening to any other readers. So I heard Tyler the other day, or yesterday, actually. I just listened to the part that said Libras was going to be moving into a marriage. It was a lot of earth there too. And then I just turned it off. I was like, I'm going to turn it off while it's good. So anyway. All right, Jimmy James. So that is your reading. I'm going to finish this. And it should be ready in about 20 minutes, okay? No, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because I don't want to do this as an extension. Because I don't particularly like this reading at all, to be honest. And I need a cigarette too after this bullshit. So something is fucked, and there's other people, and it's going to hurt you if you have expectations of shit being changed, because shit ain't going to change. It's going to be exactly how it is. And I do feel like you really feel like somebody really truly ought to behave in a certain kind of way. And both of you feel very stubborn about your positions. But it's sad because there's a lot of love here, but it's unstable. Somebody feels like they've done enough and they're not doing nothing else. And they're willing to let it go because they put it in God's hands. And somebody is willing to let it go. And in doing that, they find themselves, I guess, I don't know. But the end is really interesting. The end goes back to the beginning, to the Eight of Pentacles, where somebody or a couple rides or dies with each other. Definitely earth sign. I mean, like 150% for many of you. Or you could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus. Okay. So where this ends up for some of you is you come out of this betrayal. You come out of this. It looks like you guys are going to end up together, just not in October. And it looks like October is going to be pretty fucked in regards to this situation. So I don't know. I do see you ending up with with a person who, definitely if it's a Taurus too. I see you ending up with someone who is going to want to give to the relationship. You guys are not going to want to let each other go, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, but anybody. But you will let each other go, and you will see if it comes back together, and it will. One of you really do not believe that this is going to happen, though. Somebody thinks this is just a fantasy, because it's not coming together. So they're like, if it's a fantasy and this fantasy is helping me accomplish shit, then I'll just use the motherfucking fantasy to get everything I want to get from my life. And then when the right one comes along, I'll be open and rich. Yes, yes. And the right one is going to come along for you, Jimmy Jams. And if I were you, I wouldn't be stuck on it having to be one particular person. I say, do this, do you, get you together, be open, and know that you're a catch. Work on your self-esteem, work on loving you. And it does look like somebody is going to be coming along your way who's going to want to give exactly what you want to give to, this relationship. So that is what I see for you, Jimmy Jams. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to be open to what's best for you, even if it scares you. What's best for you could be to hold on and to just hold on to something in fantasy while you come up. Don't let it get the best of you. Like, sometimes you have to protect yourself from yourself. Like, I know if I go on his Facebook page and I see all these bitches who liked his picture, I'm going to flip out. So don't go on his Facebook page. If somebody is not contacting you or calling you, right, and you stop looking at their social media, eventually you're not going to feel anything, right? So love yourself with your behavior. That's self-esteem, all right? Yeah, it looks like the advice is don't give up on your desire to have an amazing relationship, but don't settle either. Don't sell yourself out. Like, if you feel like you just absolutely positively are not, like something ain't doing it for you, don't push yourself. It's saying don't let your desire to have a relationship make you settle and choose the person who's really not that good for you. Because the 10 of Cups is a stage card, right? This is what you want. But guess what? This is what's coming. This is definitely not a stage card. This is a very grounded, ethereal, very tangible. I can feel it. I can see it. This is a marriage, a long-term relationship, and a partnership that looks like it's coming for you real soon, real soon. Don't be afraid to let go of what's no longer serving you. Because it looks like many of you are going to end up in a union, and you might end up with the union from somebody from your past. Maybe a Capricorn, or somebody who you're really connected to. So the final card for October is returning to the past. So the past comes back in the month of October. And there's still a slow moving offer from maybe this past person or someone else in your present. Some of you want the slow moving offer more than anything else. Okay. Some of you are Leos and you really want this offer. And some of you are dealing with a Leo and you really want this offer to come through. And I do see victory, but it looks like it's more, like I do see victory for some of you. I do see some of you getting what you want. It looks like you're not going to really truly be able to let this go. But you're not going to quite get what you want at this time. Because nobody is making a move. And nobody will. So it looks like there's just waiting, more waiting. One of you is going to get very angry. Somebody is getting ready to come in really quickly. Maybe a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Somebody is going to rush in real quickly with commitment. What? What? And the Two of Cups. So then how is it that there's waiting? Oh, they still are dealing with somebody else and the other partner is not going to deal with it. Gemini, some of you, you know how you guys deal with multiple people? Yeah, somebody else ain't having that. I guess. I don't know. Somebody is rushing in. I know. Somebody is rushing in, wanting to give you commitment and wanting to be in the Two of Cups. But some of you are stuck on stupid with something that, you're hanging on to in the past. And this could be energy or this could be a person. This is the King of Cups. This could be a husband. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Committed relationships, and this person kind of dips and cheats a little bit. But you're the main person and they're not going anywhere. But this relationship is hurtful and you guys are not communicating. And it looks like in the month of October, both of you are going to be happy, but it doesn't look like the communication is as strong as it could be. And it's sad because you guys really care deeply for each other. One person just feels like the other needs more time to get over whatever they need to get over in the past. And but somebody really wants to spend the rest of their life with you. And if it were up to them in a holy matrimony right now, you guys would be in a matrimony with each other if it were up to them. But there's a lot of love here too between the two of you. But somebody is, still considering their options, or there's still options, or somebody's still, giving their time, effort, and energy to other people. And so the person who wants to get married to you or offer you commitment retracts. And, but then I do see a move or, I don't know. I see you guys are weird. Somebody's weird. So I do see a shift in jobs for some of you. Others of you, it's a move. And you're going to be quiet about it. It's going to take a lot of strength, but it will happen. Oh, this could have happened already. This could be me. Yeah. And you're starting a new start in a new direction. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Swift movement or swift communication or swift activity in that direction for a passionate new start. You end some type of cycle. There's some type of offer that's made, but there's still other people there, and it leads someone to retract. And so it's like they win by leaving the other person alone to deal with their broken heart, but it feels empty. And so there will be some type of death, somebody's going through something, but then eventually it leads to commitment. So that's weird. So it's saying the same thing over and over and over again. It's saying October is going to be fucked and then it's going to be good. The more you get out of October and closer to November, maybe the better it will be. Yeah, so sorry, Jim and JMs. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not going to do an extended reading for that one at all. I got to go get some cigarettes. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye. That sucks.